So part 2, we've had this daily confirmation to the downside here, the break and close, and we're smashing now onto what would really be the target for that daily trade based on that reversal down, and that would have been worth 166 pips. But obviously when we're up here, we also need to be drawing the lines on the lower time frames to attack these levels, because remember, we can't see the daily the red candles when we're way up here. So H4, the reversal candle looks to me to be the low of that green candle there, and it is, yeah. So green support line on there, that was the reversal down, that's the pullback, and that's the continuation. Okay, and you could have attacked that daily line with that 4-hour reversal there. Remember, you can't see any of this stuff, it's not there, so all we've got is the left hand side to lead us on. So that move from that reversal, potentially, let's say it reversed there, was worth 46 pips. So 4-hour reversal, and then the H1, we could have attacked that 4-hour level potentially. The H1 reversal was the same. Oh no, that's an MN number there, just check them in the right place, sorry. The hourly reversal candle was the low of this one, that's an inside bar there, so it just happens it was that monthly level as well. So the hourly there was closed below here, it actually popped back up there. You would have used you never enter on these higher time frames, you use the lower time frames to monitor the pullbacks and then the entries and so on. So that hourly would have attacked the H4, lovely gap there as well. Hope you're following this, guys. This is exactly how I would analyze this chart with nothing on the right hand side. That was a 60 pip or 55 pip move, whatever, to the H4 test. So you're using the hourly to test the H4 break to test the D1, and the D1 to continue on down to the old resistance levels down here. So that's a very interesting chart to me. Alright, it's in hindsight, but I've explained how I would have attacked these levels, not seeing anything here, by just drawing my levels over there. So hopefully that has value in its own right. Now the whole point of this analysis is, because this does interest me, going back, let's put the scroll on, because this is just one candle pullback against all 3 or 4 candles, massive push to the upside. This could still crash down. All we can do is follow our reversal levels, but if we go back to the daily, now all we can see is this on our left hand side as usual. So if this was going to go further up, notice we're in a massive level of resistance acting as support, being tested as support. This has closed green. That would suggest to me potential longs. Look what happens when we get a lot of red and it turns green. Not necessarily that one there, but that was a teeny weeny candle. But this one was a big candle, and look what's happened. All we can go on is past historical data. So big old move down, new green candle. In this instance it wasn't a big candle, once again a teeny candle, and the price did collapse. That could do exactly the same. All we can do is use our trusted indicators and our analysis. But what has this done on the lower time frames? Well, no doubt, I haven't checked this, we've got to put this level in because we've got a test here. We've come back, pushed down, broken that support there, come back and tested it, and it's held. So that's telling us something in its own right. I did say at the start of these two videos that this is very, very sort of in-depth analysis. It's not for newbies, as it were, novices, and I don't mean that disrespectfully rather. We can also draw a ascending trend line. That's been broken. We could draw another ascending trend line, because how I draw these is if this level is broken here by the price here, then that becomes a valid support line to draw your trend lines. None of these were valid, that one or that one, according to what how I trade, because none of these highs were broken. This is a descending trend line here. I'm sort of digressing now, but you know, it takes hours and hours of chart analysis to build up your own rules. You don't have to be precise with these things, because you could use line charts, whatever. I am going slightly off topic and I apologise about that, but here now, if we go on H4, we can start to work out what's happening with price. H4 has actually confirmed up. Oops, didn't want to do that. That is a lower low than that one there. The low is 78.03. The low of that one is 78.026. This is the ultimate low. It has busted, broken and closed through the high of that candle there. There. Price popped back a bit to this flip zone by the look of it, and then burst up. We've now got another level ahead of us. Well, we can draw that line in as well. Look how price came back and tested that resistance, broken as new support. That's quite interesting to me. Closed on an H4 green candle. Price struggled to get through these two levels here, and it's failed to break a daily low from the 2nd of the 6th 2020, 2nd of this month. Not sure whether it's actually closed through it. Be interesting. 154, 79, 154, close 79.16. So that has failed to hold a support according to what I do. So that in itself again is bullish. So we've got H4 bullishness. We've busted a support level ahead of us that's been tested a few times. We've reversed to the long side. This is now, you can look at the swing trend on this when we go down to H1. There's your swing trend, low, high, higher, low, higher, high. This is your pullback. This is your H4 old resistance acted as new support. The pullback has reversed against us. So categorically, there's the penultimate high, there's the ultimate high, there's the break and close. This was the push down again. We need an H1 reversal to the long side, and that would be this candle here. So, if this is a bit of an anticlimax, I apologise. I wasn't trying to give any trading signals. All I'm doing is just analysing a chart exactly how I would analyse it. And I like this for the long side. Now, the disclaimer, you cannot trade what I trade. Always do your own analysis. But why I like this the long side, just based on this indicator here, is that there's no momentum to the short side. Massive push up here. Pull back on low momentum you would expect. And if we go down to M30, we are attempting to reverse on the M30, which is an M5. Oh, in fact, we reversed. I do apologise. In fact, yeah, we've done a sort of a 1, 2, 3 reversal to the long side. We've failed to break the low. Then we've reversed on the M30, but ultimately we want to get past this resistance here. High, low, lower high, lowest low, lowest low, not broken by anything here. So this is the ultimate reversal long. We could attack that. Weekend bars, weekly bars are notorious for gapping. So really just keep this on your watch list. Watch what it does. And that is how I learned. I'm not sure what the right terminology is. By drawing stuff like this, then analysing it. This could be a daily chart and I'll be watching it the following day. It's a weekly chart, obviously, or a weekly analysis, so I'll be interested to see what happens tomorrow morning. And I've got my plan in place. So sorry if this didn't quite work out how you might have expected it to, the video I mean. I'm not here to give trading signals or what I think I'm going to trade, but it's all about the analysis, guys. That is joined to that. This low was broken by price. That's a descending trend line that may well get pushed up against. And these old lows that were broken by price coming down will now represent areas to target and expect to cause potential problems as price moves up. That's it, guys. Sorry, I hope that was helpful to you. I know it sounds and looks complicated, but you don't have to listen to any news where you have to make sure you're not trading around and about news. Just check your calendar, as I always say. But all you need is pure price action on your charts. This indicator is priceless in my opinion, and you know, just horizontal lines are the way I trade. I think you would benefit from learning to trade this way if you're struggling, because approaching your charts in this way, it clears your head as you draw the lines and you analyse the price. It does for me. I hope it will for you. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. What's left of it.